Hello, my name is Stephanie Marian, and I'm a 49-year-old teacher, counselor, writer, public speaker, and catalyst to help people move beyond their fears. I wrote a workshop that cuts through everything else you've ever read or heard on this subject. And I promise you this, you can change your life if you want to, and it's within your reach right now. Fear, or one of its forms, affects every area of our lives. Satisfying relationships, every relationship, peace of mind, a profound understanding of yourself or anyone else, a good night's sleep, love and intimacy, a life that wholly belongs to you, your health, work, family, friends, and every single thing you do. This is what fear can get in the way of or destroy if you let it. Almost as soon as we start looking at this subject, our mind throws up excuses. Fear protects us, doesn't it? Only a small percentage of our fears need to be activated for our safety. The vast majority are protecting nothing more than our ego. Fear as a tyrant is clever and adaptable, taking whatever form it needs to get our attention. It will do what it has to in order to keep driving the car. After all, it's in control with our permission. It gained power at some point in our past and has become part of the story we believe about who we are. If you're listening to this, it's no accident. On some level, you're ready to get back behind the wheel. We support its presence because we tell ourselves it's protecting us, and yet it's preventing us from being who we really are. There are no external remedies to any of these fears. You cannot cure yourself with relationships, jobs, a change in lifestyle, money, things, friendships. Not Dr. Phil or Oprah put together, not spirituality, religion, yoga, or meditation on their own, although some of these things may help. The good news is you alone hold the solution within yourself. The answer is acceptance. The answer is love, and they're the same thing. Understanding fear, taking the steps to let go and move beyond it, the self-awareness that leads to confidence are just some of the things we address in this workshop. So where is confidence found? Standing in the shower, the thought flowed through me like the warm water running over the curves of my body. What if I was beautiful? What if I didn't just feel beautiful for passing moments? But what if I expressed myself from a view not affected by the messages from society or outside influences? How would it be to embody that beauty? I let the questions stay with me and held them there, cupped them gently in my heart, in my consciousness. I imagine this is how truly beautiful people feel, the ones who know they are. It was an effort of imagination, but I have a rich repository for such things, fortunately. Now, this is the amazing part. I turned and let the water warm my pale, slightly freckled back, and let that feeling grow. Like hope and flowers everywhere. Given any encouragement at all, self-confidence opens readily in loving conditions. I looked down at the swell of my hips and stomach, not always beloved parts of me. There in the warmth of the shower, inspired by my loving heart and feelings, I saw my feminine curves differently. I saw a woman, the story of her life formed in every contour, the hopes, desires, love shared and abandoned, dreams, the lives grown, toil and triumph, failure and more in those beautiful undulations. Imagination is the first step to reality. I felt beautiful. As I turned back to face the water, something turned in me too, and I knew it was that easy. I had always held the answer. The truth did not lie outside of me, not in magazines or media, nor lovers or friends. The answer was within me. It sounds too simple, but the truth is always simple. There's a reason for this. It's our birthright. We come into this world with it. We start with beauty, hope, possibility, confidence, and more. We are open, intelligent, and eager to engage with our world, and piece by piece, we misplace that which is ours. I let the feeling take its course, and it seeped into my mind, expanding into something bigger. It found its way to the heart of my beliefs about myself, where the insecurities and criticisms were ready to defend. In the face of such warmth and light, it scuttled off to I don't know where. I reached the heart of me, the place where I began, and there was no doubt at all. There was no stopping this feeling now as it warmed me from the inside out, showing me the truth of who I am, who we all are. It all starts with a little imagination, the willingness to open to something new, but it's really as old as you. Ask yourself, what if you were beautiful, lovable, and bright as a shining star, open to the truth of who you are? Isn't it time to come home? One of the greatest fears we have is change. So many of us would rather stay with the unsatisfactory than move into the unknown possibility. Sometimes it feels like we get stuck. We're out on a rock and between two hard places. You can't go back. The path is closed and the person that brought you there is gone. The person was you. Along the way you were transformed and expanded into each new challenge you faced. You're now stronger, wiser, and more adaptable. In fact, you're more you than you've ever been before. You are more. You stand on the edge between worlds. Ahead of you lies what you've always wanted, your purpose. This is what all those lessons and soul searching was for. To be able to live up to your fullest potential. It takes your breath away, doesn't it? You hesitate. Why? An encyclopedia of excuses comes to mind, and under that weighty tome, fear. You fear that now you are here where you've dreamt of being, you might fail. It's possible you fear success, don't feel worthy or up to the task. Of course, there is no such thing as failure, but you can't see that from your perspective. You feel lost. It's uncomfortable on that rock. All you can see are two hard places with you caught in the middle. Every person in the midst of big change has the potential to feel like this. Every leader about to step up to the podium. This is where the important stuff happens, though, out on that rock. So know this. The rock is the pause to consider what you need for the journey ahead. It lets you leave behind what's no longer relevant and gather what's really needed. It gives you time to prepare and to build momentum. And discomfort is a turbo boost for momentum. It allows you to take stock and to appreciate how far you've come. You've come so far. Now take one step because that's all that's needed. As soon as you do that, you've left the rock behind. Now I'm going to make you a promise. I promise that if you can expand into a life beyond fear, you will experience ecstasy. The kind of joy and contentment you've always dreamt of. You see, it's not about having the right partner, wife, or husband. That's all good. It's not to do with the job you hold, the money you have, the car, the house, or anything else in this world that you've been told is what happiness is. It's about this. If you can let yourself do this, it allows all those other possibilities to open up. It allows your life to flow. And then you can have those worldly goals if they're still important to you. For more information on workshop schedules to arrange consultation or counseling, you can contact me at free.from.fear.now@gmail.com or through my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/free.from.fear.now.